fuck, we actually have comments.
Really? Nice.
Le gasp.
And they're not... Well, one of them is about being our YouTube friend.
Oh.
Ah.
You wanna be friends?
Either they get deleted or what. But whatever. Alright, we're live.
Alright.
Friends.
Alright.
Yay! We're live. Alright, welcome to the March 28th episode, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it is March
guess.
28th.
Yeah, I guess so. So, surprisingly, none of us are dead yet from this virus. I should have picked up Coronas as well. Would have been a good drink for tonight, but...
It's good beer.
No, which is the it's a surprising thing, like, that people aren't buying Coronas because
You can't buy them.
first of all, no, unfortunately.
It's
Well,
easier to
you
store
can buy.
cans.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, that's true. Not only is it easier to obviously store cans, but nobody, I guess, I don't know, like nobody has any common sense. Like, I guess, for the most part, like. First of all, Corona is a good beer. Second of all, it's probably not contaminated by the virus.
Probably.
So-
It's most definitely is not.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't
problem.
think they'd be allowed to sell it, both
this isn't-
morally or socially.
This isn't the
Well,
if that
1960s.
was
You
the
can't
case.
put fucking Coke and soda anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah, well,
Everything
Well,
gets
it's true.
screened.
Well, not to mention with the whole beer making
Camo.
process, they have to like sanitize everything because if nothing's sanitized, then the beer's gonna go extremely bad.
Alcohol
Mm.
sanitizes. Plus, you have to boil it at a high level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ferment it and
yeah, I
shit.
think so. Yeah,
The
exactly.
main thing of sanitizing is if you don't sanitize it, it can create a different unwanted flavor.
Yes.
There could also be
yeah.
things like excess yeast.
There's honestly
And
like
malt.
700 things that go into making drinks.
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah,
It's
it's,
not
all,
just
it's
one
one
all-
extra ingredient. Yeah, one extra ingredient can ruin your whole batch.
100%.
So
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, freaking state of the coronavirus. So far
Deers and falling
demonetized.
coconuts. Dude, who fucking cares? Deers
I know,
and
I'm just
falling
saying, it's
coconuts kill more people than this virus. I'm just saying. Falling coconuts are
Our
so-
regular flu that happened this winter was more deadly so far.
Alright, well, first
Yeah.
off, the
Yeah.
flu has
Yeah.
been around for a lot of years. I'm just saying.
Well, I know. I mean,
wanna
like this
get-
current one,
I know.
like the one that mutated into.
But
the
everybody
disease.
fucking says it, so I just said coconuts, like falling coconuts and deer, because they're two both very
Vending
bizarre
machines
things.
also do as well.
Yep, vending machines kill more people than this fucking thing. You don't see me isolating myself because of a vending machine.
I mean, I don't want to. No matter what, virus or not, I don't want to touch those things. They're nasty.
yeah, fuck.
Wait, do people? They're also really expensive. That's why I don't use them. Do people actually use vending machines?
I think the
'Cause
last
it's
time I
it's-
used
it's
one.
the second biggest scam next to textbooks.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's-
true.
And
You're
pyramid
not
schemes.
wrong. You're not wrong.
The only vending machine I ever used is the one that's at the buildings, and I haven't used that for months.
like the last one I used, I think, was one at the high school, and that was because I was too lazy to go across the street to get a cheaper drink.
We across the street. Oh, never mind.
Like-
we
Safeway.
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. We
Yeah, high school.
Yeah, we have a payphone in college, and I walked over to it, and it's 50 cents, and I said 50 cents. Fuck that. That's too expensive even for 2020.
You can also just go to the Students Association, and they have a free phone you can use.
Yeah, but at least I can make prank phone calls off that phone.
True
I'm
enough.
an agent of chaos, and not being able to track a number is great.
Good point.
I
yeah.
can, but it's college.
I mean, you do have a very
700
Yeah.
plus kids. Yeah, all right. Try and
Yeah.
figure out
I
who
think
did what.
was it?
They probably have a camera on it for like time frames. I'm sure it's very easy to track stuff like that.
What is it? The speaking of vending machine, the last time I think I used one was it was at the college, and I think I ended up buying a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Considering like I mean yeah, there was
And
literally
you paid like
water
fucking
right next.
$4 extra for that bottle of water.
Mhm.
Well, actually, no, it wasn't.
There's a
It wasn't
public
water.
fountain.
It was. It was a Gatorade. It was a Gatorade, actually.
It's
So-
no. Well, I mean, Gatorades are always expensive. I'll give you that.
Yeah. I ended up buying a Gatorade, and that was also because the line at the frickin' at the cafeteria was stupid long. So I was like, you know what, I'm not being patient. I'm just gonna, frickin' go and buy a Gatorade just so that way I can drink it and then go the fuck back to class. So yeah, and that was like a couple years ago actually when I used it. So other than that, I just go to other places like like actual stores in order to get everything. But
just stay at home. Don't walk underneath coconuts, and you're fine.
I mean, if I lived in like Hawaii or something, then that I'd worry about that more.
No, we have the more dangerous thing here,
Listen,
which is the
none
beer.
of us here are going to the beach because we're not idiots. But like, just stay inside. Oh, just all your life. Fuck the outside, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
I have
Don't we
people
do
on my
that
Facebook
anyways?
page who are insisting that this is just a catalyst and they're training us to live in space. I'm like, what? It's a real theory going. Yeah, they're like, it's the government conditioning us to live in space, and I'm like, what? Really?
What?
Sign me up. I'm ready. I've been doing this my whole life.
No, but like,
I was about to say, I'm good to
Put
go.
us next to the internet satellite, and we're fucking good to go.
Yeah. So long as I have my internet, I can live as long as it is.
fucking 50 terabytes per second. I'd be great with that
Yeah.
shit.
Space.
Streaming from space at like fucking 1 million bit rate. Oh, that'd be the life.
Yeah, don't have to worry about.
Oh man,
Well, you've done it, Governor.
that'd be the greatest thing to witness, us being the first people in space.
We would die
But also
so
one of the
quick.
worst things
We
to
are not
happen.
the first people in space, first off. Second off, the only people who are in space also still have internet. I'm just saying they do live streams in space, alright?
Yeah, they do actually.
Could you imagine playing a game in
Us
space?
being in space would just be chaos.
Oh,
I wouldn't even go in. Honestly, I would not go in a rocket with any
There's,
of you.
there's an animated episode of the Trailer Park Boys where they go to space and grow weed, and they may or may not shoot some of the astronauts and rob the Russians of their vodka in space. It's
Holy fuck.
I feel like we probably would end up doing that at one point. Both of those things.
Yes. We,
I mean,
no,
yeah.
we would end up shooting each other.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Cabin fever.
I mean,
Friendly
I lived
fire.
I lived with Brody once. I can do it. Yeah,
It wasn't that
I
bad.
can do it. No, it really wasn't. No, I actually enjoyed
That's
it.
the best
so.
part about having two introverts live with each other. Nobody sees each
Yeah.
other, ever.
No, exactly.
I
No,
would just
you were-
spend the majority of my day just floating around.
Whee! Yeah, pretty
I
much.
can fly.
Yeah, I could do that.
I just couldn't
what was
survive
it?
off of astronaut food. I feel like I just get heartburn day one.
Oh yeah. No, that would be I'm pretty sure you'd be the person that would bring like a lifetime supply worth of fucking Pepto-Bismol and Tums.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, that's me. When I went to the competition, I was super close to just bringing like bottles of like medicine. That's mainly for the curse, but
no.
because there was a curse about essentially for the last like 2 years, someone from the juniors team on the operations would get sick to the point they'd be sent to the hospital.
Holy fuck.
So
Ooh.
I brought a bunch of stuff. I was in seniors. I was finance, so I was fine. But it was still like I was bringing a bunch of shit just in case.
I wouldn't blame you.
I'd like to play devil's advocate and say that the people who usually go to those fucking things already have a lot of health problems anyway. So,
Not really.
I mean, it's a math competition. Do you see fucking athletes?
It's not math.
Well, it was business, wasn't it?
Business.
It's a
yeah,
math
it's
class
not just
in
math.
college, you fucking idiot. I'm just
Sure.
math. I'm pretty sure.
Kicked from Discord.
Go for it. I'm the only one streaming.
No, I was doing the math. Everyone else was doing other
Sure, but the point is, I'm pretty sure if you're willing to drive 8 hours to go talk for a business program, you probably already have health problems. And I mean that in the best way possible. But like, I feel like people who sit around all day usually don't have good health. I don't have good health, and I fucking sit around all day. So I'm just saying.
Everyone who went besides me was fit and prim and happy.
You also
so.
have to consider was the stress, right? You had to stay up all night a few times. I know you did.
Yep.
So
2 days in a row.
Yeah, it's just the stress of fucking getting it done, right?
Well, a lot of the issues was
And
like because both of the people who got sick in the last 2 years were like super fit.
Yeah.
Like they went to the gym, they lift weights, they ate healthy, they did all this sort of stuff. So it wasn't like, me just going like, oh, I don't do a lot and I eat like shit. Oh, okay, look, I got sick. It was like
there's a lot more to health than just working out, but yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like, there's like, I mean, sure, you could work out, but sometimes you can have probably the most garbage and most shitty immune system there is out there, and like still be super athletic and eat healthy regardless. So, like, the thing is, I definitely don't eat healthy at all. I mean, I eat relatively healthy, and I only get sick, give or take, once a year. So
the difference is you don't live off of Twinkies. There
Yeah.
are legit some people who eat Twinkies for dinner. It's a real thing. And I look at them and I'm like, what the fuck? Listen, I like my fair share of junk food too, but like, you gotta at least have one meal. Come on.
Even that's too much.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there are days where I go to sleep for dinner. So. And
Yeah.
There. I mean, it's not happening right now. I've been really, really good with like trying to go grocery shopping, especially now because, like, the grocery stores. I mean, they're probably looking better. I haven't checked just yet. I was actually gonna go check just after I got home from work, but yeah.
I kept that.
Safeway wasn't
stocked.
bad.
Safeway's not bad. Woodland still has a ton of shit. I don't know what they're doing, but like their shelves aren't even empty, but they're busy. Like every time I walk in there's like 10 people in there now, and there's still stuff on the shelves. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you selling?
No, it's because they kind of go to like stores and buy stuff. I'm not sure if they still do, but I know they did.
They did for their pastries and stuff, and some of their because they can't order certain chocolate bars online, so they would buy it from other stores. But other than that, they got boxes of ramen. They still have like 1,800 boxes of fucking rice. It's kind of crazy.
That's actually pretty cool.
They don't have eggs, obviously. Nowhere in town has eggs, but
yeah. No, but freaking what is it? Because when I ended up going to Save On one day to go and see if I can, pick up a couple of groceries, and this was when
I remember.
Oh, sorry.
One day I went to Save On and the meat section was just empty.
Oh, that was exactly like me too. The only thing that I could get there were the most expensive steaks and Korean back ribs. That's it. So I just went with the ribs because I'm sorry, I'm not paying $50 for steaks. Forget it. So, like, I'm not doing it. So, I mean, I might as well get ribs because I get more out of it than steaks, essentially. So.
Yeah, the back ribs. I only laughed because the back ribs are actually a popular seller nowadays.
Oh yeah, I think they're great. I think they're great, actually. So, I mean, my roommates don't like them. Well, at least I know one of them doesn't, like, at all. Just ribs in general. But yeah.
Gotta love the messy dinners, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. So, I mean, considering
Ribs.
these ones
If you don't need to shower after eating ribs, you aren't eating them right.
You haven't done it right,
Preach it.
yeah. Or you haven't had enough
Preach it.
ribs.
Yep.
No, that makes sense. But,
That said, I will never go to an all-you-can-eat ribs.
Actually,
that would be a disaster.
I could actually see it right now. Actually, Brody going to an all-you-can-eat ribs
the
place.
chef would come out and yell at me and tell me that I'm not allowed to, or ever welcome back. And it's like, what? I only had 17 plates. I would walk over. I would take one of the trays and put it on my plate, and I would count that as a plate, and I would probably eat 17 of them.
Oh fuck! No, I remember going to what was it? Wayne Wednesday at Dewey's. Yep. Holy shit!
How much are they at Dewey's? Wait, is Dewey's still a thing? Isn't it shut down?
Dewey's is not a thing anymore.
Dewey's closed.
Fucking amen.
Like,
I really liked it early on, but like
the owner.
Go ahead.
Wasn't getting a whole lot of business, and the most time that she had business was during Pride, and that wasn't enough to keep the bar going.
Right, and I used to go there all the time. Is it just got like they hired a DJ, but the DJ sucked, like, and I mean sucked. I didn't have fun when I was there. Like, the music was too loud. It wasn't good music either. It just felt like somebody was putting a fan into a microphone. And I was just like, Dewey's was a place for, like, older people, right? Like, this wasn't a hip bar for kids. This wasn't a young, hip, we serve exotic drinks. It was fucking Dewey's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, during Pride it's great because you get all those young, hip kids. But, like, people come here after work. I don't want to come go to a rave after work. Come on now. It's a mountain town, not a fucking city. Anyway, the point is they failed because they got the wrong message. But now they're setting up a new bar there. I think it's called the Pigpen. I have no idea what the fuck that means. But I know that they had to do under X amount because the building was old, like X amount of renovations, and they went over it, and now they owe $150,000 in fines, and they have to redo most of the buildings, so...
Holy shit.
So yeah, that's going to take a while. So, oh well. But it is what it is. I mean, there's a bar right there beside my work now. So...
From a beer store to a bar.
Well, I mean, the beer store is still going to be there, right?
Yes, I know.
So...
I just mean like you
nice
going from the beer store to the bar.
I don't know if I would after work.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the winds are late.
Yeah.
How are you?
I get out at 11:30.
Yeah.
Fuck
Or
that.
better yet, you could just buy like a case of beer, go home, and then there you go.
That's what I do now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what I do now. Like, I literally, like, if I need to go and buy like a case of beer or maybe a bottle of whiskey or something, I'll literally just walk to the liquor store and then walk home. Like, it's as easy as that. So
I mean, the liquor store around you, there's so many people like, it's closed, it's limited hours, it's closed. I'm like, I really don't care. I don't work there. So, but if it's closed, it's closed.
Well, I don't know what the BC one's like right now, but I know it's open for the time being.
I have seen videos on it, and I gotta tell you, it's fucking terrifying. So they're only allowing 3 people into the store, but they have nothing. The panic buying was there. They didn't come to my beer store. They went there and they panic bought. There were people who filled their trucks with Bush and just fucking left. Like, it was mental. We're talking like over 50 boxes or cases or flats or whatever all at once, and they ran out of stock. God. They have nothing. They have no stock, and they're only allowing 3 people in at a time, because they need less people in so you can self-isolate better. But like, holy fuck, they're out of money.
Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
My storage shelves are still stocked. I can still put stuff on the back and have my bottles hit the back of the shelf, which is great. But well, not to mention freaking what is it? I go to the like liquor warehouse, like the one down by Walmart, just because I know it's got a bunch of stuff, and plus sometimes their selection of liquor is a little bit better, in my opinion. So,
I don't go to that store.
It's the liquor warehouse. Anything with the name warehouse usually gets a little more. I don't know what it is, dude. The shoe warehouse, great variety.
Oh fuck yeah!
The fucking there's another store. I think in Markdale, not Markdale. There's a store in Ontario called the Pants Warehouse, and fuck me, do they have a wide variety of jeans. Like, don't even get me started. They have jeans made of shit you would never even imagine, like hemp and fucking like anything, like anything, leather. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's awesome.
Then wouldn't they be called jeans? Because jeans would mostly be like denim. So at that point,
I think they're denim plus something else, or they're denim designed to look like this type of thing, or they're hemp jeans with quotation marks around it to indicate that they look like jeans, but they sure as fuck ain't jeans. You know what I mean? They're
made out of hemp. Like, well, you're not gonna call a pair of pants hemps. So.
Hemps.
Like,
I put on my hemps one leg at a time.
It's usually how it goes.
Oh, I gotta go to my meeting. I gotta put my hemps on.
Yeah. Fuck. So jeans, by the way, can be like, I mean, it's normally denim or just cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like, it's just the fact that they have to be hard, like a hard fabric.
They do have to be a hard fabric.
Yeah. Or they could be like, frickin' the fad that was
those stupid fucking ripped jeans.
Ripped jeans and then leggings made to look like jeans, but they're actually stretchy.
I've heard of that one.
Short shorts. jorts, jean skirts.
Jorts. Oh yeah.
Fucking jean skirts were the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm like, just wear fucking jeans or put a skirt on. I don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna tell somebody how to dress themselves, but like, I don't understand those. If you find them comfortable, that's great. But you will never see me in a jean skirt. Okay. Thank God.
Yeah. You know what I don't understand? Leotards.
Leotards.
Like, I don't understand leotards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get it. Like, it's just like one piece. Like, Jesus. Like, it's just that's what I just don't get.
Leotards are mainly used in gymnastics and stuff like that, where it's easier to just have one thing on.
They're also
and just do what you need to do.
It's a designer's wet dream too, because it's one solid piece of fabric, right? It's like one solid piece of paper. You can mesh all those colors together better on one, and then have complementary things like some fashionable skirts or something that goes on top of it, or a sash or something.
Yeah.
So it's easier to design because that's the base. But I don't know, you wouldn't wear that outside.
And it is also the base of every superhero outfit, for the most part.
Okay, you do have a point. Yep.
I mean, I don't mean to be devil's advocate, but Frank Castle doesn't wear leotards.
He's all so mercenary.
As I said, for most
he's not a
superheroes.
He's an anti-hero. And all he does,
I would love to see the Punisher in a leotard. That'd be hilarious.
He just wears jeans, some army boots, and a bulletproof vest, and that's his fucking get up. Oh, and a big jacket to hide in.
Yeah, a big leather jacket.
And he's done. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
My favorite,
as long as he has his trademark sculpture.
Ever is when Danny Rand, the Immortal Iron Fist, is talking to Spider-Man, and he's like, "Spider-Man, your chi is like a blue type of blue to indicate that you're really calm." And he's like, "Mine's yellow because I'm really funny." And Spider-Man's like, "What color is Frank Castle's chi?" And he's like, "Gun. His color is gun." Because there is no chi. It's just gun. I like it when they have...
picture like him like trying to sense the chi and it's just a gun appears.
I like it when somebody tries to explain when they first tried to explain Frank Castle and Nick Fury. Nick Fury's like, "What's his superpower?" And Spider-Man's like, "Guns." Like, he has no superpowers. He's really good at shooting people. I don't know what to tell you, Nick Fury.
He's resilient as fuck.
Nick Fury's like, "No, I train soldiers. That's not possible." And then he meets the guy and he's like, "Oh fuck, it's possible. All right."
Yeah.
What's his superpower? It's a gun. He's got a gun.
Gun.
Yeah.
Go gun.
Yeah. My favorite times Frank Castle kills people is when it's not with a gun. Surprisingly. I mean, there's the comic book where he poisons the Mafia's chili, because apparently the Mafia eats chili. He dumps an entire box of rat poison into chili and they eat it.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Why does that sound so familiar to that one South Park episode?
There was a slaver, which is somebody who, takes people, mainly women, and then sells them to other countries as slaves, and he just rammed her head into a bulletproof window for 5 minutes straight.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
That
one was fucked.
That was considered to be one of his most gruesome deaths because they show her face during it. Yeah, I thought it was really good. That's what I mean. Like for Frank Castle, it's like he can use anything other than a gun too, but he prefers to use a gun.
Yeah.
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 There's a comic book where him and Doctor Strange team up, and it's called Magic Bullets. It's pretty fucking great. There's also a comic book where he drives Ghost Rider's motorcycle in Asgard. Don't ask me how or why. I missed the context of that.
I was literally just being like, how was that possible?
Yeah, I was about to be like, why?
He went to Asgard with Ghost Rider, and Odin's like, what the fuck? Like, why did you bring this?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, and he's like, why did you bring this mortal here? And then in the next comic book, he blows off a frost giant's head, and Odin's like, oh shit, all right. Yeah, okay.
He said when he wrote on Ghost Riders, I thought he meant like he hijacked his motorcycle, and I was like, I don't know if that's possible.
He steals Ghost Rider's cars, his fucking motorcycle. Ghost Rider actually drives the Punisher van in the Thunderbolts, which is pretty cool.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I thought I would have liked the Thunderbolts for Red Hulk being a superhero for once. Well, a superhero, but no, it was just it was more or less the Ghost Rider Frank Castle dynamic.
Which is awesome, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Mainly just because I like Frank Castle.
Ghost Rider teaming up with anybody is pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite is
I would love to say that
Thor.
for... I don't know if I saw that. I read that one.
He teams up with Thor a few times. Mainly to fight demons and shit, because he is an angel of vengeance, right? Hence
That's
the name
true.
Angel of Vengeance.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's not just a floating
much like Danny Rand, who is also surprisingly half celestial. They kind of work well with Thor sometimes. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of comic books, did you know the comic book industry is done? So in the so the 1980s, Diamond Comic Books cornered the market and created a monopoly for selling comic books, right? And for the past 3 years, nobody's been buying comic books. Newsflash, they suck. Sorry, it's the truth. So, because Marvel had to close down and everybody's self-isolating, Diamond Comic Books is filing for bankruptcy. So they may not actually have a distributor for comic books because they cornered the market and created a monopoly. And there's nobody to replace them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Someone will rise from the ashes.
I'm sure they will, but right now there's nobody who's able to sell or produce comic books.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, speaking of shutting down, GameStop. Fucking A, that's a thing that's coming up. So and that's, I'll let you go.
This whole fucking train wreck. So they've been filing, so they've been losing money, right, for probably a year now. Because nobody goes to GameStop anymore. I actually stopped going to GameStop. I don't have a reason. I just stopped.
No,
they didn't have
I don't go there either.
That interests me, right?
Everything I want, with the exception of like I went last week. I went for a Switch Pro controller, and I bought a game because that was like the only way I could get it. Other than that, it's been like a year since then.
I order everything online now. And not even just games, like I ordered this amazing Switch controller for my Pokemon and stuff, which is great online because they didn't have it at GameStop. I ordered a few things for my Switch, and then I bought most of my games online for the Switch only because I don't like the cartridges for the Switch. It feels very flimsy for me. I've actually almost broken one.
Yeah.
So I refer to the online stuff. But everybody was shutting down due to the virus. You know, and they were like, nope, we're an essential business. They argued the point that they were an essential business and said that they were going to stay open. And they told their employees in an email that it is their employees' job to go and buy sanitization products for the store. You know, because apparently they couldn't afford it.
Excuse me?
And then they also told the employees to print off this piece of paper and give it to any form of law or authority that shows up at your office and tells you to close. And the piece of paper was just telling the law enforcement to basically call corporate. And it was like,
Jesus.
Yeah. So, Arizona was like, you know what? Fuck you, GameStop. And they took away their business license and actually forced them to close because they weren't allowed to operate. And because of that, GameStop was like, well, if one place is going to do it, then everybody's going to do it. So they shut their doors. They closed them down. A week goes by, and they shut down, I think, a total of 560 stores permanently. Like, they actually dropped their licenses and stuff with certain states because they're like, we can't afford it.
Jesus. So, that's actually that's ridiculous. Holy shit.
The thing is, they kept losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and this next 2 months is like their last lifeline of a quarter. If they don't make X amount of sales, they have to file for bankruptcy. Like, they have to do it.
Yeah.
They can't fight it.
I think that's probably what they're gonna do. Like, didn't EB Games, sorry.
So it also doesn't help right now is the biggest time frame for games at the moment with so many big titles coming out.
Yeah. Animal Crossing Eternal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom, Animal Crossing, a few weeks you have Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, right.
I think next weekend is Resident Evil 3's remake.
Really,
I thought that was already out. Resident Evil, I thought that was already out. Sorry.
It's not.
Resident Evil 3, comes out on the 2nd, I believe. 2nd or 3rd, I believe.
But what really scares me is that GameStop was so willing to risk everybody's lives, even their employees' lives and money, to stay open. I don't see them giving refunds for pre-orders. I don't see it happening.
No, they've just said they will hold on to them and.
Yeah, but if they're gonna shut down indefinitely, up here they said that, but like all around America, like if they're shutting down indefinitely, how are they gonna get that product, right?
Exactly.
Like, whose fault is that? Is that the company, like GameStop, or is it the game developers? Because I think it's
100. I think it's totally. Here's the thing: it's GameStop because essentially they're distributing the product that was, given to them to sell. Yeah. So.
But if they file
But it becomes tricky because it's a legal thing going on where they don't have the proper papers to be able to distribute it.
Yeah, it's a gray area where the buyer, me, the guy buying the games, can't sue GameStop because they're bankrupt, and I can't sue the game company because it's technically not the game company's fault. So I essentially am out $60-$80, whatever, on a game, which for some people is a lot of money.
Yeah,
for some people, that's a big deal.
Be able to talk to the not developer, but like what they call it. My mind is blanking so hard. Publisher, yeah. You might be able to talk to the publisher, and if you have proof of purchase, they might be able to help you. But then at that point, it is
I think I'd like to
more
give
of a cost to them.
Final Fantasy and Resident Evil's publisher and creators a little bit of credit, because I'm assuming if GameStop does file for bankruptcy, they will probably ensure that those people who pre-ordered it get their game anyway, because they've usually done stuff like that in the past. But I can't say that for every game that's coming out worldwide.
Oh, that people have had that money in there since like 2015.
Exactly. Yeah, it was so long.
Yeah.
Sure.
Michael.
But like it's also like what I know Square Enix has sent out emails saying, "Hey, we know what's going on. Like physical packages that we're sending out might come in late. We're gonna try our best to get them to you on time. But good luck."
It's really nice that they did that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that's nice.
We're gonna see games are gonna leg out a little bit anyway. Like their distribution is gonna slow down, because I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if the DLC for Pokemon gets delayed because they're working from home, and in Japan that's a big deal. But like, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna see, because we see World of Warcraft's alpha for Shadowlands. It was delayed by 2 weeks because there's not enough people in the office to make it run, right? We're gonna see that with all the games.
No, I feel like that. I feel like it's gonna be like that as well. Like all games essentially might be delayed. So.
Because I'm even down to the point where if GameStop doesn't open, I'll just buy Final Fantasy VII digitally and just have the physical discs as well.
Yeah. Well, like, what is it? For myself, I'm gonna be doing everything online anyways, considering since I'm, starting to become a photographer, the lenses, like, essentially the lenses that I need cannot be, like, bought from any other store here because essentially in order... store? Well, it's like... Well, I go to the, what is it? I go to the fucking, the Photoshop down here, and, since that was where I bought one of my lenses, and, I asked if they had any sort of, certain lenses, and they're all like, oh no, we don't actually carry those lenses anymore because buying them and having them in the store is extremely expensive. For example, like, since my camera is a Canon camera, I have to essentially... Like, I have to buy only Canon mount lenses, and the only thing I could get in town. The only thing I could get in town here would be the aftermarket ones, but even those can be stupid expensive. And not to mention the Canon lenses, in order for the store to even have them in, they have to buy $10,000 worth of stock for them. So, in order for them to actually be licensed to distribute those, essentially. So it's kind of a shit show, and now I have to buy lenses online. I have to buy pretty much all my camera gear online now. So it's great.
We're also such a backwater town that it doesn't really... I don't really expect us to have, like, specialty stuff like that.
Well, it's like... Well, it's not that. Well, I mean, like, sure, you're not gonna have like super crazy specialty stuff. Sure, you're gonna have really expensive cameras, but you're not gonna have cameras that are worth like $5,000 just for the body. No, you'd have to go and order it online. So, and not to mention, like, pretty much everything. Like, if I want something specific, I have to order it online. So there's no other way of doing it. So can't just go to a store and be all like, "Oh, hey, I need this. Do you guys have it in stock?" And obviously they don't. Like, if they don't, you got to order it online anyways. So
I buy most of my
like
shit online.
No, well, since I lived in a much smaller town, I had to order everything online. Like, pretty much every single thing I've purchased, even when I first built my computer, was all online. So, but that's really about it. But I think I might have to order stuff online. Like, I can't order a what is it? Like, there's no dual monitor mounts at all for my desk.
Yeah.
So if I wanted a dual monitor mount, I have to order it online. So that's really about it. I can't really do anything about that besides,
a little cheaper online too.
Honestly, it's a lot cheaper. I've noticed.
Sometimes. A lot of the stuff my dad likes to buy offline online is like twice the price online.
I mean, if you're buying everyday things like erasers and shit, yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know entirely what he buys, but he always tells me, he's like, you can go downtown and like get this thing for $10, or you can wait 2 weeks and get the same product for like $40 online.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, pretty much. Well, like, it also depends on certain things as well, because certain things online are a lot cheaper. So I've I ended up buying I ended up buying a desk for like $120, whereas in town it could have been like $200.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta check for sure.
No, you do have to check. And well, this was also back when I lived in the small town where, I could only get certain things. Like, there was no clothing shop in the town. You wanted something, you had to drive 3.5 hours to either Kamloops or Prince George, whichever way you want to go, and then, go shopping down in either of those towns. Or you can order online. That's really about it.
Yeah.
So, and there's not much you can really do about that. And not to mention, with the post office as well, you pretty much have a P.O. box for every single person in the town, for the most part. So, I mean, my parents had to wait quite a little bit to get their P.O. box, though, but they have it. So,
yeah.
But other than that, that's really about it. So, and then, frick. Also, I just realized something with the whole coronavirus thing. Just wanted to bring it up to you, and I was actually talking to my girlfriend about this last night. So, the whole Greta Thunberg thing about, climate change and all that shit. So,
yeah,
if you guys, so think about it this way: the whole climate change thing, like, that happened a couple of months ago. Or like, it was about half a year or so ago. It was a while ago, last year definitely, but then the coronavirus came. Then I see something on the news that the ozone layer is starting to go back to normal.
Yeah.
So, what's going on?
Because China basically shut down.
Yeah.
China.
Yeah, a lot of the big industries just had to shut down.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Essentially, but it was just kind of a weird little conspiracy theory that was.
This has been a thing with this in many different places. Like, we'll just say Italy, for instance. There is a picture of a river that has been essentially unlivable. It was nothing in it could live.
Venice.
Yeah, nothing could live in it.
Yeah.
And after stuff like this, they have found fish swimming through it.
Yeah. Venice, once they had a mandatory shutdown, it took like a week, and then the river started returning back to normal.
Yes.
No, that's pretty cool. So
it's like China, they shut down, and I think was like 2 or 3 days later, basically, there's reports saying the smog around China has basically lifted.
There's no one doing anything. Everyone's at home. Everyone's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that essentially. That's what I thought. But like, no. My first thought was like, did the corona I know the whole coronavirus just happened unexpectedly or something. But there was a little theory that I came up with that was like, was this like staged to kind of help out with the climate change thing or what? Like,
oh yeah, sure. They just decided to all fake and lose billions of dollars just because of climate change. 100%. Donald Trump would most definitely do that. Yeah.
Well, I know it's been a theory for some people that biological weapon test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also, I know a couple people who said that
it's a pretty shitty biological weapon test if it's been 2
Yeah, I know, right?
Holy fuck.
But they
Well, like it gone wrong. Like it was too early or something to try it.
I know a couple people have said, like, it was to, like, since everyone, like, lives so long now, like, old people, it was to kill off a whole bunch of old people. Like, government-made sort of bioweapon crap again, just to kill off a bunch of old people, because they aren't contributing. Yeah, I know, I'm just speaking, tinfoil hat, aliens are living among us sort of bullshit theories.
Yeah, fucking theoretically speaking.
Yeah.
No, but like that was just a thought. I was like, hey, what if this is like made for this or something? So essentially,
the thing is that we all know it. It's the truth. If humans didn't exist, this planet would be great.
Yeah.
It's 100%
true.
Yeah. So to say that all because an entire planet is currently fighting a disease and everything's getting better, it's not a theory. It's something that we've been discussing for fucking 80 years. Everybody knows it. We don't hide it. We know that everybody's fucked this planet. It's over. But if we weren't here, this planet would fix itself. Earth is meant to fix itself, and we have done everything in our power to make sure that it doesn't fix itself.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I guess we're the real virus here. Let's be real.
We really are.
We are
that's
the
really
worst living virus.
It's more of a parasite.
Yeah. Well, this just makes me feel really bad now. Like,
what, to be reminded that all of the human race, no matter what they do, is filth and trash? Yeah.
Fuck.
And that we're just parasites feeding off the earth?
Well, I guess, yeah.
I'm not lying, we technically are.
Everything.
We really are.
We don't contribute anything.
No, that's true.
We take more than we contribute, so.
Yeah.
I mean, now we do.
Oh, yeah, obviously back when, like, caveman days, yes, that's totally different.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we killed stuff and it would, to feed ourselves, and it would return back to the bones and stuff, would go back to the earth and become nutrients and food for other things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Frick, I need caffeine.
Go get caffeine, then.
I didn't get caffeine. Well, but, like, I'm lazy.
Well, I know that much
podcast right now.
Yes, we are aware of this, Josh. Every single time. Last, like, 4 things, whatever.
Now go shoot your teammate in the back in Apex.
Oh, gee. Ouch, that's just making me feel bad. Shut up.
Listen,
I'm trying to get back
I am the only person in Deep Rock who now gets the excuse if I shot my teammate. Because everything I do is just...
Oh my fucking god,
everything...
explosive mess.
I have explosive rounds on my Thunderhead cannon, bitch. I have explosive grenades, and my pistol is amazing. Eat me alive.
Oh my god.
I did 1 mission with him, or no, 2 missions. And he was actually fine. It was a nice big open cave every time.
Yeah.
But I watched, and it was just like the walls collapsing in over him, essentially.
The animation for the explosion is too high definition for that game. It's not
Like,
even funny.
yeah,
Like, it legit looks
looks
like a real explosion from MS Paint. Like, if implemented by fucking MS Paint or whatever, and then put over this game very poorly, that's what my explosion looks like. It's fucking disgusting.
it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
So.
Oh, it does so much damage. It's not even funny. I clear an entire horde in seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's actually insane.
Damn.
I need to
You
get
need to
back
play with
in-
us.
Yeah, I need to get back into Deep Rock. Holy shit.
Both
Like,
you
it's
and
been-
Amanda
it's-
need
I was
to
gonna
play with us.
stream
And Mike,
some
too.
tonight if you guys wanted to.
I could probably hop
I was
on
gonna
tonight.
stream some
Sure.
tonight.
Sure, I'll be done.
I could probably hop on later. Yeah.
I'd be down.
Yeah. Oh, Doug's chapping. Sorry, Doug's
Yeah,
typing in the Discord.
Fuck them.
Jeez. I
Oh,
love the name
fuck.
change, by the way. Who the fuck named him?
Remember
Thunder Cheeks?
Remember the parties where someone where he's like, "I'm Thunder Cheeks," and I had my laptop right there, so I walked
You're the
over.
one who changed it?
Yes, I walked
Yeah.
over and just put it in.
I
Oh
typed,
my
I
god.
typed angry face into YouTube, and that's what came up as a first result. The fuck?
Okay.
Doug?
sad frowny
Here,
face.
I'm gonna respond with a GIF. What do I got? What's a good GIF to respond with? Ooh, there's some good ones here.
I have a perfect one. There we go.
There we go.
Why can't I?
Because
I love this
Yeah,
spaghetti meme. It's either this spaghetti meme or this taco.
Yeah. Oh freaking! What was it?
That's
Oh
such.
my
I love that one, but I hate it at the same time. It's so creepy.
What was it? Freaking
It's
no!
so creepy.
Are you guys okay? What was it? Doug. What was it? Doug came in. Or Doug literally asked me if
Yeah.
Arby's was open. I was like, drive-thru's open. That's about it. Like, because I guess he
Question.
wanted to.
is there walk-up drive-through as well?
Yes, there is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the one thing I've been like, half the places in town either pick up, delivery, or drive-through only. It's like, how the heck is someone at work who can only go like this far away supposed to get food?
You know what? You can actually get delivery of Subway, and I've been tempted to try it out.
Dude, I
it's through
fucking
that,
love that. Holy shit!
I think it's like Diner Dash.
DoorDash?
Diner.
No, I'm
No,
pretty
it's
sure
like
it's
Dash
either...
deliveries. Yeah,
Da-
Dash
yeah.
deliveries. Yeah. I think So I'll have to.
I don't know.
I'll have to check it out.
We'll see.
I don't know if they actually pay someone or not to do it, but
Well, they do. We have it coming to the beer store. They do at the beer store as well.
Yeah. No, but what was it? Freaking. No, but Arby's like we had A&W freaking call us and asked if we were doing delivery, and we were like, no, we're just doing like drive-through.
And then they
So-
replied with, "Ha, bitch, we're doing delivery," and then they hung up.
No, I fucking hate like because I feel like they were just doing that just to like see if they had any competition. So
You should have
Or
been
to
like,
say-
"Oh yeah,
or
we
to
got
say-
drones now. Didn't you hear? We got drones that fly around the city." And they're like, "Really?" It's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking look in the
Yeah.
sky every
Yeah,
once in a while."
we're Amazon. Yeah, we're Amazon now. We fucking fly. We fly our freaking shit to customers. Like
Yeah, we've joined forces with Domino's, and now we deliver both. Me and Domino's are working together.
yeah. Yeah, so
A&W
we
would've
we
shit
fly
themselves.
drones and we have we fly drones and then so Domino's did this thing with freaking what was it, Hatsune Miku or something, for like it was like through the Domino's app or some shit. I don't know.
Man, they better be
I know,
careful.
I heard
You can't sell anime figures on Amazon because of that bitch anymore.
Oh really?
what?
Nope. Apparently there was a not safe for work, whatever, Mitsu or however you say her name on Amazon.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And everyone complained, so Amazon's like, "Fine, you can't buy anime figurines of this brand anymore." And I was like, "Oh,
That's
Of the
Okay.
brand.
yeah." So you
Okay.
can't buy them from that
because that's a
company.
normal. That's a very normal.
But
thing,
everybody
so there's-
complained, and therefore, because everybody complained, they did it.
Wow. I mean, but then again, who wouldn't want an anime figure, like a nude anime figure, freaking
I
Hatsune
wouldn't.
Miku?
Me.
I
I
would.
was gonna say
I
you
would
can't
not.
see me with my hands up. I don't want it.
You don't want it?
I can just look it up if I really was that
I'd like
curious.
to have people walk into my room and not feel awkward staring at this large naked girl on my desk. Come on now.
Yeah, no thanks.
It may be my private abode, but come on.
True. I mean, considering like if we get back into the whole podcast thing at your place, like literally the only thing I'm going to be staring at.
But also, something like that to me would be like if someone had like a pocket pussy on their fucking desk. Like, yeah, I don't want to be in there. I don't need to know these things.
Just walk in and have a complete bookshelf of dildos. You're just like,
yeah. No
you
thanks.
know what? I really, really don't need this in my life.
No.
Oh my god.
Come on, it's the best part about being a cam girl.
No. That's how you get banned on Twitch.
No, that's a
cam girl are the ones that stream just like masturbating and all that for very low prices.
No, it's not on Twitch.
Low prices.
Oh, people masturbate on Twitch, Justin. There's a reason why.
I know. I just mean like, yes, I know. Trust me.
It wouldn't be blatantly put
more than aware
if they didn't see it.
If there's a rule, there's always a reason that there's the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear there's just some guy at like the Twitch headquarters who probably just gets off to that stuff, maybe.
There was actually where someone was streaming porn, like just straight up porn, and it took them, I think, 13 hours to shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, my God. The ones they were kind of like self-advertising. They were just advertising the top whatever on like Ninja's Twitch because he left. And
yeah, whatever it was. It was just porn. And they didn't ban the account for like 13 hours or whatever it was.
I had to stop watching this one YouTuber for Pokemon news because he would read articles on Reddit or some fucking website, and I would look up at the top of his screen and it'd be like fucking hot MILFs ready in your local area, and I'm like, oh, that's what I want to see when I'm learning about DLC for Pokemon. That is the advertisement I would like to see on my website. Nice.
It's like all fucking crappy ass websites.
And there's a reason why I use ad blocker on most of these websites.
Yeah. Oh boy, hot milfs in my area. I'm gonna show her my level 50 Charizard.
Like, damn straight.
Oh boy, hot.
Shiny.
Oh boy, single moms looking for a hookup. I'm trying to read how to mine in World of Warcraft. I don't need this in my life, but you know what?
Hey, look, this really hot girl says she wants to fuck you. That's totally true and not a farce at all.
My life is complete. My all of reality makes sense now.
Yeah.
Oh, this game will make you come in 40 seconds. Like,
it's a legit advertisement.
Yes.
Fuck these.
I know.
Don't show this to your friends.
Oh my God.
You won't be seen for 2 weeks. It's like, okay, thanks.
When am I even seen? Wait. Are you implying that I'm ever seen at all? What? What?
True enough.
Oh fuck! I swear that was totally like me back in Belmont. Still, I mean, it still is now, but like it was totally me then because I had nothing better to do.
It's still me today.
Well, I'm trying to get out more and do photography, but like. Slight problem with that. I'm trying to make sure I don't catch a fucking virus. So
you could take photographs of the virus. Genius idea.
I mean, I have a macro lens, but not a microscope. But you know,
apparently
I can see if I can.
Souls. Just saying.
All right, Brody, we're doing a photo shoot.
All right. You know what? As soon as
he doesn't have a soul.
Yes. First off, thank you. My heart is cold as ice. Second off, as soon as you're born, they take a photo of you when you're a baby, and that's it. You're soulless. You're just empty. You're catalyst.
No wonder why. We're all such assholes.
It's true. Everybody's got baby photos. Just saying. You take school photos in kindergarten. All right, that is the longest you have to live with a soul in this day and age.
The only baby picture I have of me as a baby is in my grandparents' house.
And that only photo
God.
Is the only thing that is holding your soul.
Jeez.
Feel free to tune into our live psychic medium podcast next week.
Kick
where
from
we
Discord.
where we discuss how to dance into the afterlife and feed the spirits. Listen,
Surrounded by a trail of fire.
woo!
Just do a weird crab dance walk and you'll be fine.
There you go.
You gotta
Crab
do the
rave.
mamba. Everybody do the
Crab rave,
mamba
yeah.
into the doorway of death, and you'll be welcomed by the spirits.
Can I do the Macarena?
Sure.
How about Team Fortress 2 dance train?
Yes.
Oh,
the conga
yeah.
line.
Think about that. The conga line.
Man Robics.
Man
Robics.
Robics. into the door of death. That's.
Man Robics goes with everything, even leaving the world.
Oh God.
We shall bring the party.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
Now that is a quote I am never gonna forget. Besides, the drinking makes me drink.
Yeah, shut up. That
I'm
doesn't
never
need to
gonna
be.
forget that one. That's never gonna leave my mind.
Yeah.
Oh man, Robix goes with everything, even after or even in the afterlife or some shit.
Can't even get it right.
No, I can't.
You're
That's
fucking
alright.
disgrace.
I haven't heard that one before. Eh?
Wow. All right. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Feel free to tune
Yeah,
into
let's,
the
yeah.
roast everybody but
Oh.
ourselves podcast.
I love self-degradation.
Ba-dum-bum.
You don't say.
I swear my girlfriend is listening to this right now, and she is gonna she's probably gonna kill me.
I hope she isn't.
No, she is. She is. I think she is. She
Oh,
said
fuck.
she was listening to the podcast. So
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello,
Okay.
Josh's
Okay.
girlfriend. Smack him extra hard for me.
uh,
I don't know.
Don't
Ah,
sucker punch him.
relationships. Yeah. Totally.
wait,
Okay.
are you telling my girlfriend to sucker punch me?
Kidney punch him.
Oh my God. Fucking grab his dick and twist it. Good old dick twist.
Where's that dude? I fucking love that one.
Grab his
much.
dick and twist. God, fuck.
So
Oh my
dumb.
God, dude, this is the
love
MMA. Dick
I
twist.
hate that.
Grab it. Everybody.
Oh,
What a high quality meme.
well, if she's not
Oh my
watching, then you
God.
better show her this.
We went from fucking throw a chair at him to grab his dick and twist it. Good old dick twist. Twist his dick.
God, I hate you guys.
Oh, fuck the trash man. Get the dick
Oh my
twister.
gosh.
It's not just a dick twist. It's the crushing his balls too.
Oh
The good
my
old
goodness.
CNB torture.
Oh, it's even better.
Oh no!
Because he
Good ball torture.
Because he fucking stands up and just shouts it at the top of his lungs, and the guy in front of him's like, "Oh my God, this is the MMA," and he just insists on yelling it.
It's such a good video. Like
It's so good.
it's so funny.
I laughed so hard I started crying the first time. Because, like, when he stood up, I was like, I thought he was gonna, like, yell, "You suck," or something. And I was like, alright, it's not that big of a deal.
Grab his dick. Yeah, I know.
Like,
It's so,
and then he's like, grab his dick and twist it!
it
And you're
was
like,
so
whoa, my
out
God!
of nowhere. Perfect. I loved it.
Fuck, it was great.
Okay, so she replied. Of course,
Well,
Did
she
you...
replied.
okay.
All she replied with was OMFG. That's
Oh, okay.
it.
Cool.
So-
Anyway,
Now this is gonna be
Jesus.
forever recorded and up on
Yep.
the internet.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is forever a
Thanks,
thing.
Amanda. Thanks, Amanda. I guess you're not getting that microphone.
Wow.
That's okay.
How did you not, Josh?
You can suffer through the
He turns
headset.
himself into a pickle. He's called Pickle Rick. Funniest shit I've seen.
How dare you, Michael, bring up a wasted garbage meme in this Discord?
I mean,
So what?
I am a
Every
piece
time
of
we have a
garbage.
meme,
I was about to say, so that's
like
normal
every
Discord.
meme we
Are
ever
we
have
gonna
posted.
bring back the shitty 2-color background fucking baby with a thumbs up meme again? Is that a thing that we're gonna start doing? Cause oh my God, I'm ready for
Nope.
that generation to die.
Nope. Nope. Mute. Mute right now.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
Don't. Okay, I was actually kidding. So, I mean, come on. I just had to say something because you were all like, oh, like tell his girlfriend to grab his dick and twist it, like.
Twist his dick.
Good old dick twist! I like how he calls it the good old dick twist.
Yeah, it's like
Oh
it's like a regular thing in wrestling.
It's like a regular wresting move is to do.
It's a normal thing in his day-to-day life.
You know,
good
the
old dick
Undertaker
twist.
invented it. No, Jesus.
Well, there you go, Josh's girlfriend. You now know the company he keeps.
Oh.
This is his friend group. This is what we do: is we convince people to twist each other's dicks. That's the overall goal on our YouTube channel: is to say things so we don't get monetized, but we also don't get sued, and then just fucking bring up dick twisting. There it is. Grab his dick and twist it.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Look how serious! Oh my god!
The girl as well in front of him is just losing her mind.
She's like,
just
no!
laughing. It's so good.
Okay, so the next time there's an MMA fight in Cranbrook, I'm going into this.
Bring a megaphone and start shouting it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring a megaphone and then drink a whole bunch of booze probably beforehand, and then just say that.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight.
Oh, dude!
Let's talk about a meme for 20 minutes.
Of course we will.
Fucking hell.
Oh man.
So good.
I swear, we have to do a podcast where it's just we just talk about memes, pretty much. Like,
I mean, that's what we do a lot of the time, anyways.
Yeah, we'll just do more of like a scuffed version of freaking PewDiePie's meme review or some shit.
No, fuck that.
No.
We're not ripping off that guy. Fuck doing that.
No, we could probably do it better.
No, because there's like 18,000 channels that also do it.
Okay, good point.
They're called reaction channels, and it just revolves around regurgitating content.
Yeah, good point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is this? 69, 420. Yeah, you're right, Mike. You're right.
Boobs in the calculator.
Yeah.
You remember doing that as a kid?
Everyone did that as a kid. I don't care who you are.
I still do that.
Yes.
Like,
I did that last year and showed it to one of my friends, and he looked at me. He's like, "How fucking old are you?" I was like, "Old enough where this is still funny."
Old enough to still have a sense of humor, you fucking asshole. Is what you should have said to
you guys,
him.
He took it and showed it to someone else, and they just burst out laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, that person.
I was just gonna say, do you guys remember doing that like weird ass fucking S sort of thing in like elementary school, like when you're just drawing?
Yeah.
I hated that
like,
so much. It's so
thing.
dumb. You draw 3 lines and you make an S out of it. Or some bullshit like
No,
that.
you draw 6.
Nobody
6
cares,
lines.
Amanda. You could draw 1,800 lines
wow.
and make a fucking shape out of it. The point is, it was dumb and everybody did it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because it was dumb.
No, I remember it, and we were just thinking like, where the hell did it come from? I actually watched like a freaking 10-minute video on it, like legit. I'm not even kidding.
Documentary on Netflix about it. Fuck, they'll make a documentary about anything nowadays.
Actually,
I mean, yeah, content is content.
The meme economy documentary.
The economy of memes.
I'm so happy that tilted you. I'm so happy.
You're telling me I can exploit memes for content? For money?
Oh, jeez. I love that too much.
Brody's just like, what the fuck am I doing in college?
That's how you be a streamer.
Listen. You get dressed every day to go to work, and there's a child on YouTube who made $47 million a year. Just saying, the kid wasn't even 10 yet.
You're really not wrong about
exactly,
that.
And you're getting dressed every day to go to work.
Yeah, you know what? You're really right on
Internet.
that. Yeah, isn't it great?
As I always say, it's a very beautiful and
the
scary
unfair
place.
journey.
Yup.
Yeah.
What?
What?
I
Post
was about
it.
to say what?
Oh no, he's he's gonna do it.
Oh no, I've got to save it as.
Is it?
I think it's time we end the podcast though.
Yeah, I think so. What time are we at? We're like an hour.
An
A
hour.
bit over an hour.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty good time. Just us talking about fucking memes for like
Coronavirus, then memes.
Let's talk about the
ridiculous.
seriousness.
Twist.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god! I swear, my girlfriend's just gonna be all like, "Josh, what the fuck is going on?"
Listen. She's gonna say that now, and then a year from now, when we start making money from, well, I mean, hopefully, we start making some money, she'll be like, you know what, fuck it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, but yeah. Oh my god. I'm still never gonna get over that. That's fucking amazing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you very much for watching.
Absolutely.
Stay safe.
Self-isolate
Wash your
yourself.
hands.
Do your school, eat your drugs, and don't do vegetables.
Nice.
You know, you could do one big thing to help this. Just stay inside and be a sanitary person.
Do you know what my dad?
Be an introvert.
No, not even being an introvert. Just be a
the
sanitary
toilet.
person.
How
Yeah, don't do that.
dare you, Michael, bring up a TikTok challenge in our Discord?
Turn it off already, damn it.
No, nobody licks toilet seats.